What's up guys, James here from Reflect the Screen, and today I go over a film I recently escaped from. Get it? Escaped because it's Papillon, it's a movie about jail. This film is a remake of the 1973 classic with Stevie McQueen, also called Papillon, and it really is a carbon copy of the film. Maybe not in terms of quality, but definitely in terms of the story, and I mean the story is kinda simple. It's 1931 in Paris, and the notorious thief known as Papillon, played by Charlie Hunnam, has just got done stealing more diamonds. After a night out on the town with his girlfriend Nanette, played by Eve Hewson, police raid his apartment and charge him with a murder he didn't commit. Papillon is then taken to a remote island full of prisoners, including Luis Dega, who becomes a friend, and he's played by Rami Malek. And believe me, this character, it's got dollar bills, y'all, let me tell you. So Charlie Hunnam definitely proves in this film that he's got a bit more chops, you know, than what he's done in the past. He's come a very long way since Sons of Anarchy. But in this film, at least he shows layers to his character, even if the script doesn't really care for his character as much as we would have hoped it cared. More on that in a little bit. While there aren't a ton of positives about this movie, I think that there's good attention to detail, and I think the costume design, man, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's very raggedy, everything seems very detailed, and there's definitely a good attention to it. I literally just said that. I'm really struggling for positives here, okay guys? Just give me some time to breathe. Now, not only do the surroundings feel very real, and you know, some of the moments are very visceral, I feel like, boy, some of these fights were so brutal. I mean, one of those, like, you know, where you bite your knuckle type of thing? Yeah, that's exactly how it went. I mean, prison fights in the 30s, I guess, weren't like they are now. I don't even know what that means. How do you consider prison fights now? And that's it for positives. I kid you not. Positives were very, very hard to come by in this movie because it's just too long. I think the first half of the film is dreadful. Sure, it picks up a bit in the middle, and then again in the second half it gets boring all over again. I mean, look, the movie itself is just, it doesn't really care too much about anyone but Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek, and that's a problem because we're supposed to care about these surrounding characters. The supporting cast is supposed to be what? It's supposed to have a meaning? No, it didn't feel like that, which made me kind of not care, honestly. I mean, for starters, the movie doesn't even feel like it's in the 30s. We open with Charlie Hunnam stealing a bunch of diamonds, then stealing some of those diamonds from the person he was stealing for. Whew. It didn't feel like the 30s at all. His accent was, well, a Charlie Hunnam accent. So you're gonna tell me that's a French accent? It didn't really line up for me. And then he goes out for, you know, a stroll on the town, and none of it felt very authentic to me, and that's a problem with this movie, which is why it took me out of the film rather than help me dive into the movie. The movie's pacing is so off in this film. I mean, I feel like Papillon as a character was never developed. We're supposed to just believe he's some sort of crazy bandit, criminal, outlaw, thief, burglar man. Actually might have sounded better than what the script called him to be. But anyway, I mean, the film itself just never took time to flesh out Charlie Hunnam's character. So Papillon is just some sort of two-timing thief, and now he's supposed to be a very important character, and we're supposed to spend 2 hours with him. None of it really lined up for me, and I feel like the movie itself, while Charlie Hunnam, like I said, showed a bit of a layered approach, the film itself barely had any layers. Speaking of writing and pacing, I really feel like the movie itself went from mediocre to, why are you writing this line of dialogue in? It felt so cheap at moments. Look, I could not sit there and enjoy what I was watching. Which leads me to another negative. Bro, this is a prison escape film. Let's make it fun. Or not even fun, can we make it engaging? Rather, it did the opposite for me. It lulled me to sleep in moments. I woke up and I rewound, of course, and then I went back and I thought, I missed this? I woke up from my slumber for this? And as I was getting past that halfway mark, like I told you, in the middle of the film, it felt like maybe something was coming together. It was a more cohesive direction by director Michael Noer. Then their chemistry fell off. And chemistry meaning the chemistry between Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek. Not my phone. No, I wasn't reading from it. So outside of what you see on paper, I mean, look, what you get on TV, what you get on wherever you're gonna watch this movie, it's not good. So, hey, it looked okay. The trailer made it seem fun. So if you did enjoy this review, go ahead and give it a like. If you did like the movie somehow, go ahead and talk with me in the comments because I want to know what you saw that I didn't see. And if you liked what you saw here, go ahead and hit subscribe. And also, if you want to see some more from me and Reflect the Screen that isn't in front of the camera, go to reflectthescreen.com where I got so much more content for you guys. At least I'm going to have so much more content. The last 2 weeks have been slow, y'all. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll catch you at the next screening.